guys. Just thought I'd do another little update. It's getting really hard to get any footage of any mowing. Things are pretty crazy, so I don't even know if anyone likes these videos, these style of videos or not, but I mean, some feedback would be great. But a couple of things to talk about. One interesting thing, sad all the same, is I've had 4 husbands or wives pass away in the last couple of weeks, of like clients of mine. Their husband or wife has passed away. Obviously it's nothing you ever like, but I think it must be something that's pretty common in this type of industry when you're working for elderly people. A big part of my clientele is elderly people. So I'm assuming that's obviously, we all go through it, but just I've had 4, I think, in the last 2 weeks have passed away. Not in 2 weeks, but like I've caught up with the clients and they've told me that their husband or wife has passed away. So that's a bit sad. Australia, on the east coast, where it's really dry. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, so I'm hoping that it's going to rain today, but it's really dry. We need some rain pretty badly. But I'm also really busy with stuff. I've actually, my new employee, he's got a bit of experience. He's had a fencing business, and in a different area, and he's just moved to the area. He's not necessarily looking to do any fencing, but he's got skills in other areas apart from what I do. So it's nice to sort of be able to bounce some things off him. I've had 2 or 3 jobs in the last week or so where people have asked for quotes on stuff that he can do, which is pretty cool. So we'll probably end up doing them together, and I'll pay him pretty much double what he's getting paid normally to do that, because he's bringing the skills and the experience. So I should reward him for that. So I'm looking forward to doing that kind of stuff with him and helping him out. I hope I'm assuming he would appreciate it. Everything's going pretty well, pretty solid. I'm actually picking up, seem to be picking up a lot of acreage style jobs lately, which is good. Big shout outs to my fellow Australian YouTuber Martin. He's said that he's taken a bit of a YouTube break, which is sad because I really enjoy his videos. They are the best on YouTube as far as I'm concerned, as far as editing, and I can really relate to what he has to say, and he's got a real great attitude towards it, and business and the whole bit. So I hope that he can pop out a video every now and then just to keep us fans happy, and as I said, I'm going to look forward to seeing more videos from him. But I can understand exactly, like I'm making hardly any videos myself, so I know exactly the struggle of it all. This time of year we're just busy, and you just got to put other things in front of YouTube. It's not really high on the priority list, but I like doing these vlog styles while I'm driving. It's a good style. I like talking to the camera and getting things off my chest and bouncing ideas around. And one thing that I've started doing is listening to podcasts while I'm mowing instead of listening to the radio. So I used to just put the radio earmuffs and then listen to the radio and stuff, and listen to the tunes all day. But I've started listening to business podcasts, marketing podcasts, tradie podcasts, things like that give you really good ideas and ways to just things that you should be including in your business and their style of business. And it's not necessarily all of it directed at lawn mowing. It's just contracting in general and doing work doing work for clients, and how you treat your clients, or how your clients should be treating you, and how you let them treat you. All sorts of different things. But it keeps my mind active and makes me think about all these different sorts of ways that I can improve myself. And at the end of the day, that's all I'm really trying to do, is just become a better person and a better business owner, better businessman, better entrepreneur, and at the end of the day, provide more for my family while working less. And I think that's what we all want. We want to work less and make more money. So money doesn't become a emphasis on your life, and that's one of my goals in life, is to be at a point where money's not important. Like it's not necessarily having lots of money, but it's not on your mind consistently. Can I afford this? Do I need this? Can I get that? Whatever it might be, right? And just have not necessarily to go out and buy the flashiest car or a huge house that I don't need. Like all that stuff's nice, but I'm not necessarily that way inclined. Like but I like to be able to buy things when I need them, and that's my my long-term goal with the business, is to get it to a point where money's not an issue, and the money's coming in, and then I can slowly remove myself from the business. I don't expect that to happen in the short term, that's for sure, but I would hope, give it another 10 years or so, which is a long time, but a long time, a lot of things can happen in 10 years, and hopefully within that time I can manage the business as opposed to own or operate and do it all by myself. So I think if that's what you're trying to do, then you got to put the processes in place as far as the way you run your business. And as I said, it all goes back to listening to these podcasts and actually having that knowledge that actually working on your business, not for your business, is the best way to go. And the successful entrepreneurs out there they're not actually working the business. They own the business, and they're maybe overseeing the business, but they're not actually on the tools. And that's one of my major goals, and that's something that I think we're all striving to be. But at the end of the day, I really enjoy what I'm doing, but I'm young and I'm healthy, and I can do it at the moment, so I'm going to keep doing it, obviously. But yeah, that'd be nice to manage the business from the outside, do quoting and all that kind of stuff, and just sort of roll around and have my staff members do the work for me. But yeah, that's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's a extremely long tunnel. So yeah, I'd love to know everyone else's aspirations and goals and stuff for their business. I believe in processes and goals, and then sticking to those processes to make those goals attainable. Before I did this, I was a golf professional, and goal setting was a huge part of that, as far as playing. So you might have a certain aspect of your game that you were trying to work on to become better at, and you would set a goal to improve that, the way you would measure that is by your stats. So for example, if you're trying to become a better putter and have less putts, you know, you would work on bringing your average putts per round down. So if you average 30 putts per round, you try and get it to 29 or something like that. That's the goal. But then you've got to have processes to make sure that goal, you know, just setting a goal is not going to make that goal happen. You've got to have, you know, processes in place to make that improve. So and then bringing it back to the lawn care lot, you know, is, you know, having your processes in place, whether it be the type of money you charge for your quoting when you're doing lawns and garden work, to factor in that growth and that the way, you know, to pay employees and all that's got to be included in there, so that when you're quoting a lawn, that there's all those outgoings are included in that price to make it viable for you to take on that job. There's no point taking on a job if, you know, it might be a $100 lawn, but if it's taking you 2 hours to complete with two of you there, you know, you're losing money. So all those, you know, what the costs and whatever that are involved in that work need to be factored in. And so, you know, I'm getting a little bit off topic, but that's what I'm talking about, the processes. So have your goal and then work out your processes to make that goal achievable. And then, you know, it's got to be measurable as well. So yeah, anyway guys, I'm going to leave it at that. So yeah, love to hear some feedback on everyone's goals, and then you know, also whether they like these style of videos, or whether they just like to watch people mow a lawn. Righto guys, take it easy, peace.